I don't know about you, but I've been trying to figure out what in the world is going on with Grambling State. Can somebody please give me a rundown on what exactly is going on with the Grambling State Tigers over the past 5 weeks? Because it's leaving me scratching my head trying to figure out, where did this ship go wrong? Where did it go left or right when it should have been going straight, or it should have been going the opposite direction? Somebody tell me what's going on, because I'm going to be honest with you. I would say this, and I'm sure a lot of folks are going to be like, Coach, did you just say that? Yeah, I just said it. I honestly believe the talent that's over there with the Grambling State Tigers currently on that roster is a pretty good daggone bunch of talent over there. But I'm still trying to understand what's going on. But we're going to talk about it right after this. You know, it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos. And tap me in the friendly to and tell them to come on in. It's number positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. Don't forget, we're on the road to 10K, baby. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share. Hit that post notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. Make sure y'all click all. If you haven't done that already as well, make sure y'all click all so y'all get all upcoming videos. But guys, we're going to go ahead and tap on in this thing and get straight to it, because I'm trying to run this thing down here because I'm trying to figure out what in the heck is going on with this team. Back at the Grambling State Tigers football team, who they lost to a couple of weeks ago, they're going to play the team that just beat them this upcoming weekend in Alabama A&M. Now, as we saw, Alabama A&M, they jumped out on Bethune-Cookman and they kept mashing the gas on them. Yeah, they slipped up a little bit here and there, which QB Langford threw an interception in which it sparked Bethune-Cookman to go ahead and get themselves rolling, putting 14 points up on the board to get that game tied. Alabama A&M was able to come back out and get things moving. But I'm trying to understand, where did Grambling State go wrong? How they let the game just fall through their hands like they had sand in their hands. And I say that because of the fact that Grambling was up, was it 19-17, if I'm not mistaken? And I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, wait a minute, okay, these guys is up. They're going to go ahead and take command of this game. They're going to get their first win of the season. All of a sudden, the wheels fall off. And I'm just trying to understand, like, is the message that Coach Jackson trying to get across to you guys, is it going over folks' heads? People not believing in the system that's being put together? Exactly what's going on? Because none of this is making any sense to me. And then I look at the quarterback play. I'm glad to see that Calvez has come in there and, you know, they made the change to Calvez for him to get out there and play. I made a comment early on in the season that I thought that Calvez was going to be the starter, the freshman that's coming in from fresh out of high school into Grambling State from Florida. I thought he was going to be that guy. But Hawkins was out there. They made Hawkins the quarterback. And I said, okay, I can kind of see that, you know, dual threat quarterback. He's able to get out there, move the pocket around and do his thing, throwing the ball down the field. But somehow or another, Calvin ended up out there on the field. Now, I don't know if he's out there due to Hawkins being injured or what, but I'll say this. I like how the young man runs that offense, where he kind of, you know, settled things down a little bit. And he can throw the ball. He got a nice touch on the ball. I'll give him that. But I guess the point I'm trying to get at is, when I'm talking about how this young man is running the offense, I'm still looking at body language. I'm looking at the body language of all of you athletes over there for the Grambling State Tigers, because I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Is the message that the coaches are giving you guys, is it not being accepted? Or is there something else that's going on? You heard me say that before. I'm going to say that again. Because everybody that's a Grambling State fan, they want to know, hey, what in the heck is going on, guys? Somebody please say something. I mean, is there something going on that we could be missing? Or again, like I stated before, is the message that the coach is being given to you, is it being missed? Or is it something else outside of that, you know, hey, you guys are like, Coach, you just never understand. But you know what? When I look at what you guys have started out, how you guys started out in the beginning of the season, you lost the first game. Then you came back, you beat Northwestern State. And, you know, you gave them the business in that game. I think you got to put, 48 points up on the board against them. And you won that game handedly. But then you come back and over the past few weeks, I'm looking at Grambling State where the body language, we got multiple penalties. We got all type of chaos going on out there on the field. We got players missing assignments. All of a sudden, the things that everyone expected you to do, kind of like what you did, in that Northwestern State game where you beat them handily. We're not seeing that now. We got people jumping off sides. We got all kind of chaos and craziness going on. And the thing is, I'm just trying to understand what's going on. It's like you guys have played a quarter here, a quarter in this game, 2 quarters in that game, 2 quarters in this game. I'm like, guys, there's 4 quarters to a game. Okay, there's 4 quarters to a game. I've seen any grit, determination, tenacity, the will to just get out there and just fight for this daggone win that you're trying to get underneath your belt. I mean, heck, at least get out there and show you're willing to give somebody the business with the opposite color jersey on in front of you all daggone game long. But I'm just like, it's like a hit, then it's a miss. The multiple penalties and being undisciplined out there on the field is happening at the most inopportune time. And it's taken away from the drives that you have going down the field, or first down that you may get now that's wiped out and you're behind the change, now having to come up with another play to get you guys that first down that you had already gotten, but it's wiped away due to a penalty. I mean, I want to know one thing. Does anybody understand the significance of wearing that G on your helmet? Because, I mean, the G means so much to so many that has had that G on their helmets and on their uniforms prior to you putting it on this season. And I'm going to tell you this. Looking back at what Coach Eddie Robinson was able to accomplish through building up that program, and then you had Doug Williams come along the way and a couple other coaches here and there, Coach Fobbs, who came along as well and won within the Grambling State Tigers football program. You got to understand their refusal to give up. The athletes that went out there on the field and did all of the necessary things that they need to do to make sure that they put themselves in position so that they can win the game. You got a quarterback over there in that Grambling State Tigers football program that's a bad man, and Devontae Kincaid, that can tell you war stories about how he got out there on that field with that team, busted them folks' humps to make sure they did all the things necessary for them to win the games. Look, that G being taken away was only done, if I'm not mistaken, one time before. And I think that was back in 1989, in which Coach Eddie Robinson took that G away from the team, and they came back and won the daggone SWAC championship. So my question to you is, guys, when are y'all going to stand up, step up, and come forward, fight for the right to have that G on the side of your daggone head when you out there representing that daggone university? Explain it. Because I'm trying to understand what needs to be said or what needs to be done for everybody to go ahead and buy into the daggone message. This makes no sense seeing you guys out here playing like this. It doesn't. It really doesn't. I mean, watching you guys come out in a game, you're ahead. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, they're going to win this game. They're going to get this first game. And then all of a sudden, everything falls apart. Then we come back in the next game. You guys getting knocked down for the whole game. You decide you want to play one quarter. You get back in the game, and it looks like there's going to be some light shedding at the end of the tunnel that you guys might win this game. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't happen. I don't know what needs to be done. I'm trying to understand exactly what exactly is happening with the program itself. Like I said, I am a fan of HBCU sports. I want to see all of the teams do well. This was a team that I was hoping to see do well this season. I understand the fact that it takes time for teams to gel together because you got a lot of new pieces that are there that you're trying to find out who works well together. You know, if you don't remember about how things were when you were put in the sandbox when you were a kid, they wanted to see how well you played with others. You know, they checked that box, said, play well with others, check yes, check no. Oh, Johnny plays well with others, check yes. And in this instance, a lot of you guys are getting checked no because it's not making sense. And I'm just trying to understand, guys, what is it? What is it? Grambling has always played at a level that's been much higher and much better than where it is right now. Yes, I've heard the people want to compare Coach Prime and Coach Hue Jackson to one another. Well, Coach Prime got the spring to get the team together, and then he came out and did what he did last fall. That may be true, but the team didn't look like this, like how things are looking right now. Never in a million years did I expect to see Grambling look like this. Last year when I saw Grambling play at Alcorn, they were out there fighting, scratching and clawing and playing for one another. Whatever was going on with the coaching staff, or whatever was happening at that time, you know, when it came down to whether or not a coach was going to stay, a coach was going to go, those young men banded together like brothers, and they got out there and they went after it. Even though they came up short in that game, they busted their behinds to let everybody know, hey, listen, we coming out here to give you a war. And if you ain't ready, if you're not ready to strap up and get this work, we're going to take it from you. Either which way it go, we're going to take it from you. So you better be ready to go. Guys, I'm expecting you to come out there this weekend and be ready to go. Because what's going on right now, I'm confused. You got Deidre Calvert, you got Chance Williams, heck, you even got Maurice Washington. I'm still trying to figure out, Maurice Washington has been out over the past couple of games, and I believe he's out due to injury. But those other athletes that you have out there on the field that's running the ball, come on, line. Y'all got to open up them gaps, baby. Y'all got to give them lanes so they can go ahead and get up the field. If the block is not there, don't reach out and grab the man and want to pull him back to keep him from making a tackle. Don't stick your hand up in his face. That's going to get you flagged for hands to the face. Come on, let's be smart with what we're doing. All I'm saying is this. It's time that we make sound decisions on what it is that we're looking to do to get to where we're trying to go. Remember, there's a lot of you out there that are looking to have yourselves in that number to get drafted. So I'm going to tell you right now, Coach Hue Jackson don't owe you. You owe yourself. You know why? You decide to come to Grambling and put that G on. So if you want to represent that G in the manner in which that G is supposed to be represented, let's get your behinds out there. Let's do what we got to do. But hey, Coach going to go ahead and get up on out of here. I just had to get that off my chest because I never thought I was going to see this. And I mean, as a coach, I'm saying it. I know I might be coming across like, dang, Coach, you're being a little harsh. No, I'm saying it in a manner in which if I was standing before you right now, I wouldn't even mince my words like how I'm mentioning them right now, because there's no freaking way we would go out here looking like this. So, guys, all I'm saying to you is this. You guys are a great bunch of talent. Pull it together. Let's get this thing right, and let's move this thing forward. But, guys, hey, I wish y'all the best of luck. I'm going to come back and run a pregame rundown between you guys and daggone Alabama A&M for this upcoming week. But I had to get that off my chest for today because enough was enough after watching that game again to really get an understanding of what's going on. I'm like, you guys got talent. If you come out here and rip off 14 points in a quarter, or you can rip off 19 points in a half, just think if you put that half, that quarter, and that other quarter, you guys will have a game won by now. You'd have beat somebody. All I'm looking for is for you to put 4 quarters together consecutive, letting everybody know that you're here. You're here. You're here to compete. You're not here to get mad when something don't go your way. Then all of a sudden, it's like, you know, you drop to your knees and you don't understand what's going on. You're upset. You want to throw your hands up. Forget it. I just don't want to do it. It ain't going to work that way, guys. Life don't work that way. But, hey, Coach going to get out of here. I can keep going on and on with this. I'm telling y'all. I'm going to go and get up out of here. But, guys, remember, until next time, be the one and lead.